Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Oh my goodness, I have a big mess on my work area here. I've been making key jewelry. I've been making stuff and pulling stuff out for a craft fair that's coming up here pretty soon. And I actually got some new keys. Well, they're not new, but I got a bunch of keys from a friend of mine who's getting ready to throw all these away, and I'm like, oh, I'll take them because I've been making some key jewelry. And today in this video we're going to tackle some more key jewelry, so stay tuned. All right, so I cleared all the stuff I'm not going to be using this video out of here or I set it aside, and I've got all the keys here. I got these really fun little elements here from BB Craft this last time, and I think I'm going to use them on some of these keys. Now I have this chain, I'm just going to set that aside, and I've got a video about this necklace. That is actually going to be going to the craft fair, so I'm going to set that with my craft fair stuff. And I think I've got a video on this one too, and it's also going to the craft fair. So I'll put that in that pile. And I painted some old lock keys and added a little charm to them, put them on some chain, and those will be going to the craft fair. Let's see. So these are the ones I have to work with now. This is really cool, but I think I want to add a little bit more embellishment to it. So I was thinking, zoom in here. Of something like this. Kind of reminds me of maybe some wings. And I'm just going to use some E6000 glue. So that's one thing I'm going to do. I want to make sure that the bail that I made sticks up above this. I could put it down, but I think it wouldn't hang like I want it to hang. So I'm just going to move it just a little bit up so that bail hangs above that. Okay, so there's that one. And then I have these. Not for sure. I'm going to put that aside for now. This one I've painted, and I've kind of sanded some of the paint off a little bit. And I think I'm going to glue that like that. It'll kind of look like wings again. I mean, I could turn it upside down, but that's really not the look I want. And I want to make sure that the hole is up above. I'll probably hang it on this chain right here. I'll need to get a jump ring to put in there. I'll probably do that before I glue it on. And then just hang it on there. This one, oh, that looks good like that too. Although I was thinking of using this one to glue this on, and then I would take these off. Originally when I was doing this, I was thinking I could tie this and either make it into a bail or just maybe make this the bail, or I could just make an ornament, tie that, and that'd be an ornament. But I think instead I'm going to cut these off, and I'm going to glue that right like that, and then I can use this for the bail. How would I do that? I have to think about that, but I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, let me get my protection here so I don't get glue all over my mat and my glue out, and I will be right back. So this is the one I'm going to do first. I've got just some junk mail here and a couple of toothpicks and my E6000 glue, and I'm just going to put a little daub right there, maybe a little bit more of a daub. Put the lid on real quick so we don't lose any. And then I'm going to take this and just put lots and lots of glue on here. In fact, I'm going to need more glue than that. I underestimated. Whoop, 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 whoop. Stop, 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 stop. That stuff, it just keeps going. All right. Now, try to center it. And I need a something to set this on. I have this little plastic container here, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and set it on there, because if I keep it on this paper, the glue is going to seep through all those holes and it will stick. See if that's... All right, so it's just going to be there, and I'll probably have to put the other ones off the top of here so it's to make room. I'll make sure that's centered, and we're going to set this aside somewhere. And we're going to work on another key, this one. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is put this on here. I already took the ribbon that was tied on it. I cut it off, and it's not flat. So when I glue this, it may kind of wobble a little bit. So I'm going to put like a big dollop of glue there so it will take up room, if that makes sense. So I'll go ahead and put a big dollop of glue there, and then just go ahead and make sure I get this on there straight. So I made a little mess here with the glue. And this may clean up a little better after it's dried. This stuff sticks really well, but like if you get it on your hands, you can just kind of roll it off of there. I'm hoping I'll be able to roll it off of there. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so I'm going to set that aside for it to dry. And now we need to move on to the next thing. All right, the next key I'm going to work on is this one. And I went ahead and got all the different forms out here. Let's see. I could do it like this, and then I could use that hole right there to hang a jump ring on. This would be really cool to put a pearl or something in there. Okay, there's that option. We have this option. Ooh, that's pretty. Do it like that, and I could use that. Or I like it hung like in a diamond shape. instead of that. And then I could hang a jump ring in there. I could do, this is too small to do that with, but I could put this on top of here. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Of course, we have this big thing. And we have this. And then this, as I was looking at originally. I think I'm going to use this. Gotta see what side I want. I think I'm going to glue it like that. Oh, that's really pretty. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Make sure that hole is 100% useful. Make sure this is centered. That's pretty. I'm kind of thinking if maybe I could put some type of a jewel, whoops, on there. So I decided, I've got this really cool little magic wand charm, or maybe it looks like, I don't know, fairy godmother's little charm. And I think I'm going to glue that on. I was going to cut this little circle off, but I think instead I'm just going to glue a crystal in there. So let's see if I can get this to look right. Okay. Then I need a dollop of glue to put right there. And then put that right on top. And then we need to let it dry. And keep our fingers crossed that everything's gonna work out okay. I really like that. Isn't that pretty? All right, for our last key, I am, I'm gonna glue that on, but I may take this off. Let me take this charm off. I can put it back on there. Because I gotta decide which side I like the best. All right. So get my tools out of here. There we go. All right. So I want to glue this down. This key works a lot better with this right here. That other key was just too big and you didn't really see it that well. That's that side. I think I'm going to do this side. This side has more interest to it. To put the glue here. I know I'm making a mess. You're probably going, oh my goodness, she's messy. Yep, I am messy. As one of my granddaughters would say, mossy, mossy. All right. Stick that there. I kind of want these to look like angel wings. All right, so I'm going to put this around my plastic container. I've got everything all done, and I'm going to let them dry overnight, and then I'll be back tomorrow to finish them up. Hello. I was just getting ready to go to bed, and I thought I would check in to see how my keys were doing, and they're pretty much dry. So I went ahead and finished them up, and I want to show them to you so I can get this video edited and loaded up onto YouTube so you can watch it. All right, here's the first one. Okay, so a little closer look. This was an old piece of jewelry that I just glued onto an old key. And these are just little filigree elements. You can use them in jewelry making or scrapbooking. And I just took some E6000 glue, glued everything up. I did make a bail out of some wire and hung it on a chain. And we've got mixed metals here. We have the dark brass, the key's that same color, and then this is silver. I really like how that came out, and this is on an 18-inch necklace, so it should fall right in just at your neckline. All right, the next thing I'm going to show is this one. I used the same filigree as I did over here, and I just made an ornament. This actually was part of an earring. I don't know where the other one is. So I just glued that onto an old brass key and glued everything together with E6000. And then I made a bail. And I could have hung this on a chain as a necklace, but I thought it'd really make a nice ornament. So I just tied some ribbon onto it. So that'll make a nice little Christmas ornament. Or, you know, you don't have to necessarily just hang your Christmas ornaments on trees. You can hang them as decoration throughout your home. I've got like skinny walls that I hang some of my ornaments on. All right, the next thing I want to show is this. And I just glued one of those filigree elements onto a key that I had painted. And I do have a video about painting keys. I'll try to leave I'll leave a link at the end of the video, or I might do it down in the description box below. But again, just glued it to those little filigree things and add a little charm. Mixed metals again here. And then this last one, I really like how this turned out. Instead of gluing the key onto the filigree, I glued the filigree onto the key. And again, I had painted the key, and I kind of distressed it a little bit after the paint dried. I sanded it just a little bit to have some of the silver show through. I wanted it to look kind of old and beat up a little bit. And then I took a charm and glued that on to the filigree, and then this little crystal I put in the hole of the charm. And here are the key jewelry and ornament that I made for this video. I have been dabbling with keys and making stuff with them for the last several weeks, and I do have several videos on that. You know, I'm curious, have you made anything with keys, with old keys before? Let me know down in the comment section below. And thanks for joining me. Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.